Sister Wives star Kody Brown has been rewriting history with the way he's sharing his view of the events viewers have seen on the show for years. And I'm convinced his choice to reject reality will be his ultimate downfall. Throughout his adult life, Kody has found himself working through relationships that don't necessarily serve him. As a young adult, Kody married Mary Brown, then Janelle Brown, and then Christine Brown in just a few years. Growing up in the Mormon fundamentalist Church of the Apostolic United Brethren, Kody didn't grow up with a plural family, but created his own. Throughout the run of Sister Wives, viewers have watched as Kody's marriages have crumbled after the addition of his fourth wife, Robin Brown. While Kody's relationships weren't perfect to begin with, his marriage to Robin created some incredibly clear division in the plural family, and his original trio of wives tried to keep the peace for years before knowing they had to move forward with their independent lives. Sister Wives Season 19 has been actively unpacking the new normal of the Brown family, sharing their lives outside of plural marriage from different perspectives while trying to make sense of everything. With Kody's marriages being investigated in the current season of Sister Wives, along with the relationships he has with his 18 children, many have noticed that his version of events doesn't entirely match up with what we've seen on the show. Throughout Sister Wives, the series has shown Kody's philosophies and the difficulties he's faced with family, but has always given a clear depiction of what was happening rather than a skewed perception to one side or another. With Kody continually rewriting history during his time on Sister Wives Season 19, he could easily alienate the family he has left. Kody has shared his version of the truth on Sister Wives Season 19. He's telling his side of the story. Although Kody has moved through his time on Sister Wives being authentically himself, the way he speaks about his family has always been an ever-evolving narrative. Though Kody and his only remaining wife, Robin, have children together and tend to be positive about them, the rest of the Brown family has been a sore subject for Kody. While Kody's kids with his first wives are nearly all grown up, his inability to allow them to have any autonomy has created tension in all of his relationships. Seeming like the dictator of the family, Kody's made up rules about their relationships. Throughout Sister Wives Season 19, Kody has been open about his side of the story when it comes to his marriages. Especially in his marriage to Mary, Kody has been upfront about the fact that he feels she's at fault for their split in recent episodes. While it was clear to Sister Wives viewers that Kody was more at fault for the decline of their relationship than Mary, Kody's take on things is a bit different. Rather than accepting fault for the issues he had with Mary, Janelle, and Christine, Kody won't take accountability for his actions, but spreads blame. Kody's lies have ruined his romantic relationships. His marriages ended because of his behavior. Even prior to Kody's marriages crumbling, his need to tell his own side of the story has made his relationships difficult. Throughout the run of Sister Wives, Kody has had a hard time accepting the truth from anyone but himself. If the truth of the matter puts Kody in a bad light, it's impossible for him to accept anything but his own narrative. Rather than taking accountability for his actions, Kody instead tries to make himself look good in his retelling of every Sister Wives situation possible. Rather than accepting that sometimes he makes mistakes, Kody wants to appear perfect. While his revisionist history has impacted every area of Kody's life, his romantic relationships have suffered the most because of his delusional behavior. Choosing to ignore the facts of the situation most of the time, Kody has made it clear that his relationships with Mary, Christine, and Janelle are not important to him as his narrative and his relationship with Robin. In doing so, Kody often tells his own spin of the events that transpired in his relationships with his other wives. When they heard his retellings on the show, Kody looks like a liar, which made them question him. Kody's behavior has pushed his kids away. He has poor relationships with most of his children. While Kody's marriages suffer from his behavior, his relationships with his children have been even worse in recent years. Kody has nearly 20 children, which makes it difficult for him to have meaningful connections with all of them. However, the patriarch of the Brown family's behavior is what often makes those relationships difficult rather than the limited time they share together. Despite the fact that Kody and his former wives have struggled in their relationships, his connections with his kids being squandered has been even more hurtful. Seeing Kody's kids struggle in their relationships is tough on Sister Wives viewers. While there are some Brown kids that have a relationship with their father, the majority of the kids in the family don't have a connection to Kody. This is, primarily, because of the way Kody characterizes his kids on Sister Wives and in the media. He often places blame on the kids for the relationships he shares with them, rather than taking any accountability for his behavior toward them. Even though many of the Brown kids have reached adulthood, Kody has pushed them away with his behavior, then blames them for keeping themselves out of the crosshairs of his emotions. Kody's revisionist history will ruin his life. He won't accept the truth. While Kody has been doing a similar song and dance for years when it comes to his interpersonal relationships, he can't keep blaming others for his problems and trying to rewrite history. Rather than providing others with his own spin on events, Kody should take the time to reflect before he speaks out about things going on in his family life. Though the sister wives patriarch has struggled to see others' perspectives in the past, I'm convinced that if he doesn't, he'll lose everything. Though Kody doesn't seem to have any interest in changing his ways, the anger and hurt that he's clearly feeling throughout the most recent seasons of Sister Wives isn't dissipating with the way things have been going. Kody, who doesn't seem to be a fan of introspection, has had a tough time in the last few years, but rather than reflecting those negative feelings outward, I think he'd do better to take a look at what he has left. The Sister Wives patriarch could find himself alone if he isn't careful. If you like the video, then give a like, share the video, and subscribe my channel and press the bell icon.